No, we're not saying that. We have to go to the back and then we go over.
Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you have 1 minute left in your setup period. Just like to remind observers to please turn off cell phones, Blackberries, and other handheld devices. Also, please note that no one may leave the room once the presentation has begun. Okay, you may now begin your presentation.
This year, we have impacted the lives of over 600 participants. Hi, my name is Serena.
We've built a system to impact over 50 institutions. Hi, I'm Karthik.
We've created a customized education program based on a financial knowledge bank. Hi, my name is Sarah, and joining us on tech today is Laura.
In today's ever-changing economy, we realize that many people lack financial knowledge to build secure futures.
Due to this deficiency, people have struggled to lead sustainable lifestyles.
To address this issue, we created the award-winning Start Smart program and developed a 5-year plan to expand into 50 institutions.
Our Start Smart program engages high school and university students, at-risk youth, and homeless youth, as well as young mothers with financial literacy information relevant to their lives.
First, we conduct pre-test surveys to understand our participants' financial needs. Then, to spark their interest, we dedicate our first workshop to discovering what they want to learn. Using this feedback, we create a customized program, pulling content from our knowledge bank. We ensure sustainability by integrating program delivery within the existing curriculum.
We constantly develop our comprehensive knowledge resource bank. It includes financial topics in our Start Smart guide, spending journals, and a speaker series with pre-planned workshops and lectures.
This knowledge bank grows with each audience we work with. Our workshops are taught by SIFE students and industry professionals, giving our audience a more interactive experience.
This year, we expanded to educate homeless youth and young mothers.
We will now showcase the success of the model, starting with Rosalie Hall.
Rosalie Hall is a resource center for teenage mothers and their children. Adora was inspired to teach at the center after her close friend underwent the challenges of being a young mother. She saw firsthand how the center made a difference in her friend's life.
Our pre-test survey showed that these teenage mothers struggled to provide food and shelter for their children. So we developed an education program to help them save money and be prepared for future expenses.
8 of the teenage mothers have now opened up their first savings account, and one of them will be attending college next year. In just their first week, 20 of the young mothers saved over $400 on groceries. Here's what some of our participants had to say about our program.
Start Smart helped me in a lot of ways, also to prioritize, budget, save money, see the changes that this program is bringing to these young girls. Their futures are becoming better by learning how to spend money, learning how to save money, and actually saving it and keeping it saved for something important in life. Thank you, Start Smart. You guys helped me a lot. Start Smart, thank you so much for developing this type of program, and I know that these girls are going to benefit from it. More importantly, their children are going to benefit from it, and for that, you should be very proud.
Next is Confident House, Canada's largest shelter for homeless youth, providing 24/7 crisis care. To see these homeless youth across from our campus every day inspire our members to help them plan for a financially successful future.
Our discovery seminar revealed that they wanted to pursue their education, but couldn't because they were working full-time jobs to financially support themselves. Using our knowledge bank, we taught them time management skills to successfully balance work and school.
The seminars inspired the youth to set financial goals, save money, and go back to school. Danielle, who's the program director at Covenant House, noticed that change.
One of the big changes that we saw was an increase in youth wanting to pursue their opportunities for education. When you're a youth who's homeless on the street, it's really impossible to think about yourself in college or university, but the information that they were able to obtain from the Start Smart program really allowed them to start to dream and to consider themselves going to school, and that made us all very happy. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to Start Smart. We really have benefited from your involvement, and we look forward to a continued relationship.
We continue to educate high school students. Now in its 4th year, Start Smart at Eastdale had its most successful year to date.
The students that go to Eastdale have either dropped out or have been expelled from other high schools. Less than 1% of the 250 students graduate each year.
Our pre-test surveys revealed that the students lacked self-esteem and had already given up on themselves. We also learned that many of these students were heavy smokers, one of them going through 4 packs per week.
By sharing how we overcame our issues, we motivated them to achieve their financial goals. Just like in previous years, we help them realize the financial downsides of smoking.
One member, Brittany, has cut back on smoking by 2 packs per week, saving close to $1,000 per year.
Another participant, Travis, has opened up his own savings account and is on his way to saving $2,500 per year. He will now be able to purchase a car to commute to work and pay his monthly expenses. Next, it's Jarvis Collegiate, a high school composed of mainstream students, completely different from the students we worked with at Eastdale.
Our discovery seminar revealed that they wanted to attend a post-secondary institution. Our Start Smart guide educated them on OSAP, grants, and scholarships. We also introduced them to personal budgeting to help them prepare for a successful future.
Our seminars inspired over 70 students to attend further workshops held during their lunchtime. The lessons on budgeting led to the participants saving close to $3,000 per week.
In line with our 5-year plan to expand to 50 institutions, we are expanding Start Smart through Sage Canada, Students for the Advancement of Global Entrepreneurship, a high school program founded by Cy Frierson.
Through a train-the-trainer process, Sage Canada adopts our program and teaches financial literacy.
But we're not stopping there. With the support of the Toronto District School Board, we've secured funding from the Banking on Knowledge program to bring Start Smart to an additional 9 schools.
The results we achieved did not come easily. You know how difficult it can be to manage paid employees, managing a team of 124 volunteers, 8 programs, and 47 projects presents its own set of challenges.
Our member development program includes one-on-one mentorships, step-up nights, and personalized development plans.
We actively integrate students from all 4 years and developed a training process for incoming project managers, allowing us to identify and develop future leaders, providing 2-year terms for executives. As Program Development Manager of SAGE, I use the train-the-trainer process to teach high school students to deliver the materials within their community.
We have a support network of 53 organizations.
And we would also like to thank HSBC for their continued support of Start Smart through their grant program.
In only our 2nd year of our 5-year plan, Start Smart has more than doubled our institutions, from 7 to 15.
We've increased the number of participants from 360 to 604.
And the number of seminars from 36 to 73.
We're educating,
inspiring,
and impacting a variety of audiences. Our passion and dedication has made Start Smart one of Cy Frierson's biggest programs.
We're getting individuals to put theory into practice, impacting schools and the community.
We are creating customized education plans that lead our participants to success.
Our program is sustainable,
and our impact is real.
Thank you. We will now begin the question and answer period. Just a reminder that only judges may ask questions.
We did discovery seminars and pre-test surveys, for instance, in Eastdale. Where are these people just coming to you, or is it just word of mouth? How are you finding that?
With our Eastdale project, we actually approached them because it was a last chance high school, and we started this project 4 years ago. And because of such a low graduation rate they had, and it's located in the Region Park community, we wanted to help these students and also help them to graduate. And one of their main goals within these students is to go out into the workforce, but they don't have the financial literacy knowledge to be independent on their own. And with our Discovery Seminar, what we did is, with our customized model, in our Discovery Seminar, we made sure that we build that personal relationship with our students so that they can open up about their issues with us. And that way we have been able to really customize our program that best suit their financial needs.
How many students so far have you got at Eastdale?
This year with Eastdale, currently we have met 12 students.
one of the programs in one of my, I believe it's the Government House, but in one of them you talked about a program for time savings. Can you expand on that and then talk about how that rolls into the financial benefits?
The time management skills that we taught them, the students at Covenant House, they really wanted to go pursue their education so that they can get better knowledge, so they can get more money and go out into the workforce and live independently. And they didn't think that this would be possible for them because we were previously living on the street, so they didn't know how they could go to school. They thought that they wouldn't be able to sleep ever because they have full-time jobs. We taught them those time management skills so they can balance their work as well as their school. So we used, because a lot of us also have full-time jobs and we live on our own. So we taught them how we overcome our issues to help them do the same and go back to school.
You mentioned you're rolling out the program to another 9 schools. Are those mainstream schools or schools like Eastdale?
The schools that we're expanding to within the 9 schools, actually this is through the Toronto District School Board and the Grey Haddon Family Foundation, and they're funding our program to go out into these 9 schools. And the audiences that we're reaching out to, they include mainstream students, at-risk youth, and different audiences, because the schools actually apply through a website to have our Start Smart program implemented into their curriculum.
What was your budget last year?
The Start Smart budget last year and over the course of this year approximately cost $1,200 to implement.
Sorry,
$1,200 to roll out the program.
Programs like Covenant House and Eastdale Ranger, how do you measure sustainability of those projects, particularly considering at-risk autism?
The way we measure the sustainability is that we make sure, due to privacy issues, we're not able to obtain their personal contact information to follow up with them after our program. But what we do is that we make sure that they have our contact information. They can contact us anytime. And we make sure that we make ourselves available for their needs. And for example, with Eastdale Collegiate, we worked with a student last year, and she was a heavy smoker, and she was also living on her own. And this year, we followed up with her at the school because she's still currently attending the school. And she's actually fully cut back on smoking, and she's still taking on those good habits. And she actually came to us to get more resources in terms of resume and cover letter building so that she can go out into the workforce.
You're in the second year of the 5-year plan. How do you see these programs being run and sustained beyond 5 years, or do you plan to sustain beyond 5 years?
Well, actually, what we're doing right now is working with the Dean of Community Services at Ryerson University. And what that program entails is that in order to graduate, the student must accumulate a number of volunteer hours. And what we found was that one of the students at the program is actually working at Rosali Hall to get volunteer hours. So this obviously is a great an example of an opportunity to combine both efforts so that the student can accumulate both volunteer hours and deliver the Start Smart program to the Rosali Hall members. What we're also doing is the train-the-trainer process with Sage Canada. And what we're doing with that is taking the customized tools in our knowledge bank and empowering the high school students to take the tools and deliver it back into their own high schools and their communities. So this way, we're going to create independency in terms of the sustainability so that the high school students can deliver the knowledge bank back into their communities.
Okay, if there's no further questions, time is almost expired anyways. Judges, please join me in thanking the Ryerson
Points? Oh, you missed it.
No, I know you
Watch out.
Come here.
I think I should save it just in case there's any trick shots.
Who's wine? Your wine?
I don't have
Recording? Ashley, record?
It's recording for.
They didn't hold it long enough. They didn't hold it long enough. Curtis.
Stop it. 17.